Hey friends, happy Wellness Wednesday. It's actually Sunday, and I'm filming this now, which I don't usually do. I like to wait till the last minute, but I'm out walking the dog, and I was just thinking about some stuff, and it made me think of you guys and this little series that we're running. So I thought I'd just like hop on, and we'll take this video out into the wild. So this is kind of like a part two of last week's video, and we were talking about mindfulness and meditation and how to fit that into your day. And um, I'm kind of like having real life experience with it right now. So I thought it was a perfect time to hop on, and we'll kind of continue our chat from last week because, like we said, this is a practice, right? Like, this isn't something that you're ever done with. So we're constantly evolving, we're constantly learning and growing and changing and like falling off and coming back on. So when I think I mentioned this last week too, like I walk the dog, I really use this as an exercise for myself in mindfulness and staying present and like a walking meditation and just being really here. And I let that play out in the style of how I walk my dog. So I really let her take me for a walk as often as I can. So can I spin this? There she is. Oh, I can't spin it. There she is. So, yeah, like I let her lead. And, sometimes I'm in a rush and we have somewhere to go and I can't do that. But if she wants to stop, we stop. If she wants to smell something, we smell something. And I realize when I'm getting frustrated with her, it's because I'm just trying to get this done, right? Like I'm just trying to check this off of my to-do list rather than allowing it to be an experience, right? Because it is an experience. It makes me think of one of my favorite quotes that I've shared with you guys so many times because I love it. I saw it on a bench in Letchworth State Park, and it said, "Be happy in this moment, for this moment is your life." And that had just had such an impact on me when I saw it. It just hit me right in the gut, and it has stayed with me. And so when I'm getting frustrated because the dog just stands still for a few minutes and I'm like, what are you doing? It's because I'm just trying to get this done and I don't want to be here and I'm not actually here. I'm lost in thought. I'm thinking about other things. Maybe I'm worried about whatever's waiting at home for me to do, dishes, cleaning, work, whatever. Would I have to do something, be somewhere? It's because I'm not being present. And what happens when we're doing that is we're missing the experience. Be happy in this moment, for this moment is your life, right? So when we're just trying to rush through stuff and get it done, we're missing life. Life is happening right now. Right now, I'm having an experience. And if I'm too lost in my head and just trying to get it over with, I'm missing the whole point. I might as well not even be out here. I might as well just open the door, let her pee, and skip this. So, what kind of inspired me was some beauty that I saw today. So, she stopped for no reason, not sniffing anything, not looking at anything, just stopped to hang out for a minute. Maybe there was something in the air. Maybe she just needed a break. She's got really little legs. Where is she? But as she stopped, my first thought was like, oh, what are we doing? Like, can we walk? And I pulled myself out of it and I'm like, no, just be here. This is what's happening right now. Just be here. And I started looking around because as you can see, we're walking in the woods. When I walk by my house, it's like going on a hike, just woods everywhere. And I looked up, and in this tree that was there, on one of I don't even want to call it a branch because it's like an arm of the tree, there was like this heart shape that was growing in the tree. And I'm like, oh, I love you too, tree. And then we walked a little bit further and we stopped again. And there was this really cool spot where we stopped, and there's this dead tree off in the forest, and all the bark was off of it, so it was like pure white. And right behind it was like a smaller tree, and at the top of the dead tree, it split, and it looked like the tree behind it was like blooming out of this tree. And then we stopped again, and I noticed off in the distance in the woods what I'm guessing was maybe some chicken of the woods, some mushrooms going on a tree. And it just brought me back to like be here, be happy in this moment, for this moment is your life. I wish I knew like where that came from so I could credit it, other than a bench in Letchworth State Park. But I gotta switch hands, my arm's getting tired, sorry guys. But yeah, like, so last week we talked all about like this meditation and fitting it into your day. This is how you do it, you know, when you get frustrated in a task or something that you're doing, bring it back, come back to the moment, find the heart in the tree, find the chicken in the woods, see the beautiful sights, just watch the dog prancing down the street. Like, this is beautiful. This is my view. All I have to do is walk out my front door, and here we are. And, you know, it was a lot nicer in the fall with all the beautiful colors, but it's still great now. Watching it change through the seasons this year, walking the dog has been really beautiful. And it's really just, this is such an exercise for me. This is really how I put this into practice in my life every single day. Every time I step out of the house with her, we embark on this exercise in mindfulness and being present and meditating. And I try really hard not to stay in my head and not to get lost in thoughts and be on that runaway train. Look, we're stopped right now. See, we're not walking. We're just stopped. She's smelling stuff. We're just hanging out. Normally I don't even bring my phone, so it's amazing that I have this today and I can even chat with you guys, because normally I leave technology at home and I really just come out, just me and her, and sometimes I miss some great pictures, but it doesn't matter because I got to see it live. But yeah, like this is how we do it, right? I've said it to you guys before. I'm not perfect. I don't have it all figured out. I'm not healed. I'm on my journey just like you, figuring it out as I go, finding the things that work and putting them into practice. And when they fall off and I lose it for a minute and I get frustrated that we're just standing still, I just stop and remember and come back to those things that I know, that wisdom that lives inside that tells me to just be here, just stop and look at the trees and find the heart, find the beauty, find the love in this moment. 2020 has been a tough year for all of us in a lot of different ways, and we've all faced different challenges. And I think a big part of that is it's such an introspective year. We're so forced inside, like literally, and a little bit more subtly, you know, we're forced into our heads a little bit. We're forced into spending some time with ourselves. We don't have as many distractions and as many pleasures to chase. Not that I think Netflix will ever run out of things for us to binge, but it's harder, right? So I think that's really the biggest challenge for a lot of us, is that inner work, because we spend a lot of time avoiding it. We're really good at it, but it can change your life in so many amazing ways just by slowing down and realizing that just because we're standing still, it doesn't mean there isn't anything beautiful happening around us. It doesn't mean there isn't something beautiful to look at right in front of our face. And it doesn't mean that this moment is wasted or no good. So that's my spiel. I'm going to stop rambling because I'm probably just repeating myself at this point. But happy Wednesday on Sunday. I will see you guys on Wednesday when I actually post this. But yeah, so just stand still, take a deep breath. Notice how that feels, you know, see what comes up for you. Is it frustrating? Is it beautiful? Is it calm? Is it peaceful? Does it give you anxiety? Do you wish you were moving forward? None of those things are wrong, right? They're not bad. They just are how we're feeling. And if we notice them and stand still and feel them, we can work with them. But when we just let them take over us, that's when we can't do anything about it, and we get overrun by those emotions, by that frustration, by that anxiety, by that desire to be somewhere else. So, love you guys. See you soon. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's weird to talk about it on Wednesday when it's Sunday. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my walk. Bye, guys.